Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Akmalidan Januar S, and I'm gonna talk about the relation between academic and non-academic demands to negative behavioral change on students. College students who just graduated from high school are in the turnover period from the labile time to the mature time. Most of them start thinking about their education, achievement, part-time jobs, and future jobs by themselves. When they get into campus, most of them will feel the culture shock of its demand that can pick them to the wrong decision of lifestyle. Besides, most of their parents started stick them high expectation of their success. In this situation, most of them will get stressed because of all those demands, and those can affect to poor performance whether in academics such as internet addictive absence in class, or non-academic such as easy getting tired and lazy doing something, like mental disorder, physical damage such as lack of sleep, headache, stomachache, etc. Those are the root why they would try something new to rid themselves from those demands. And not uncommonly do we find education, you know, college students try terrible things such as smoking, drunk, free sex, self-harm, closing down their education, and etc. The worst thing is not all of them have someone to guide and to help them from these problems. And from what I oftentimes see about my friends behavioral change as long as they are in college, I realize that academic and non-academic demands can cause negative behavioral change to college students nowadays. The difficulty in understanding the academic materials and assignment can cause laziness in doing something. We oftentimes discover lazy students in doing their assignments. They prefer to stay on their screen for hours scrolling their social media than doing their assignment. It might be caused by the lecturer doesn't explain the material well, or the students cannot socialize well, the academic expectation which is demanded by the lecturer and institution, and the students cannot do the task maximally because of some reason, etc. And those problems make students feel oppressed continuously and disturb the performance of students in the university. The academic demands which is experienced by students cause them get academic stress. What is academic stress? Academic stress is also meant as the condition where someone is not able to fulfill academic demands and perceive it as disruption. As the impeachment, the students oftentimes do not want to do their task or underestimate their task, not to touch it before it has been tied to the deadline. Of course, it would make it not maximal. And the second is the bustle of students in an organization, conflict with their friends or peers, family's condition, and romance problems can also affect negative behavioral change to students from non-academic side. When students are not able to fix and face the non-academic problems, there will be demands that emerge negative emotion on them caused by non-academic stress. Non-academic stress is problem which relates with adjustment to the environment, to the difficulty in developing self and other personal problems. So some students decide to channel their negative emotion by doing something that could make them feel comfortable, such as mingling, hanging out with their friends, scrolling social media for hours, even worse, such as trying to get drunk, drugs, or something that could hurt themselves, called self-harm. So, in conclusion, the transition from high school to college marks an important period in the lives of students, where they face many new responsibilities and expectations. The pressure to succeed academically and socially, added with high parental expectation, often leads to the stress among college students. This stress appears in various negative behavioral changes, affecting both academic and non-academic aspects of their lives. Difficulty in understanding academic materials and assignment contributes to academic stress, resulting in procrastination and poorly performance. Additionally, non-academic demands such as organizational commitments, interpersonal conflicts, and personal issues aggravate students' mental health challenges. So, I think to recognize the prevalence of these challenges, we need to understand the need of support systems within educational institution to reduce negative impacts of academic and non-academic demands on college students, especially on college students' well-being and academic success. So that's all from me. I'm Akmal. Back to you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.